Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Dinish Pimanso, and today I want to present about the background and the nature of business that we go to audit. Okay, first of all, we go to the Klinik Adham Sdn Bhd at Bandar Putra. Okay, the background of the business is Klinik Adham Bandar Putra was founded. Klinik Adham Sdn Bhd was founded by Adham Health Minister by Dr. Adham bin Baba. It was but Klinik Adham in Bandar Putra was founded in 2008. Was opening in 2008. So first of all, clinic is a healthcare institution providing patient treatment with specialized medical and nursing staff and medical equipment. Clinic can be privately operated or publicly managed and funded. They typically cover the primary healthcare needs population in local communities, in contrast to larger hospitals which offer specialized treatment and admit inpatient for overnight stays. So the function of the clinic is a place who suffer with injuries or illness to come seen by a doctor or other health worker. In this clinic, the injury or illness may not be serious enough to require to visit the hospital. Treatment at this clinic also have less expensive than hospital, and the clinic are not open 24/7 basis like hospital. Hospital are 24/7 basis. So the owner of the clinic in Bandar Putra is Dr. Jamalia binti Kasim, which is a doctor that graduated in University Kebangsaan Malaysia in 1992. Dr. Jamalia was graduated as degree in medicine. After that, I will talk about the nature of the business. So the nature of the business is treating patient. There are many functions in clinic, but they don't have the major surgical facility that commonly associated with hospitals. So that's all for the background and the nature of the business. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Fitri bin Ismail. My number ID is PDA 180575. So the next thing we're gonna discuss about the internal control of Klinik Adham Cawangan Bandar Putra. So the first we need to know is what is internal control system, which is ICS. Internal control system provide a set of rule, regulations and procedure of company to implement to provide guidance, improve productivity and reinforce adherence to regulation. A company's internal control system consists of the policies and procedures defined to provide fair assurance that the goals of the departments will be achieved. Typically speaking, the owner manager manage the overall operation of this small business organization. Depending on the complexity and the scale of the company, the internal management structure varies from one business entity to another. An internal control mechanism or framework is named to achieve the aim of the company proper execution of the business operation in the light of the country's prevailing laws and socio-economic conditions. In order to prevent mistakes and fraud and to systematically manage company practice, the internal control system is implemented. As an example, the proprietor typically buys necessary business materials and other assets. He himself gives employees appointment to complete the contract with them through negotiation and keeps watch over their activities constantly. He himself signs the payment checks and in various names. He can quickly get an idea what's good, what property and services he is signing up for, since all the signs are in all the checks. But with the business expansion, the hiring of additional employees and officers is required, and business scope also expanded. In this circumstance, it is almost difficult for the manager to conduct all the company tasks on his own, over which he is to assign authority and define, and therefore his overall power begins to decrease. In this circumstance, it becomes necessary to enforce internal control.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faiz Hakim bin Darwis and I'm from class DIA 6D. I am going to explain furthermore about internal control systems. Okay, so first we go through separating each employee's duties uh, by assign different tasks. What I mean by this is, if we had a group of workers or employees, we must separate them and give them a different type of task so that they can assign and complete the task by time in need. Okay, for my opinion, separating duties will reduce the risk of stealing money, and also it will become easier if the money has been stolen or any misinformation. Okay, next we go through employee, which is who is given a role shall be next next, a company which has been given a role must keep their responsible and responsible towards the activities given. So when an issue occurs, manager may recognize the person involved immediately and hold him liable. So if there any loss of documentation, so the management shall identify which person or fraud who should be liable upon these cases. So an employee must be entrusted with specific job or tasks in their management so that they can be more responsible towards their works. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azmi bin Azhari. My ID number is PDA 1805103, and I will continue about the internal control system for Klinik Adaham, Cawangan Bandar Putra. So for Klinik Adaham, Cawangan Bandar Putra, the internal control use various mechanical tools such as cash register, check protector, time control electronic counter, to avoid excessive degradation, wastage, and the worker time work. So these mechanical tools help Klinik Adaham to control their clinic within their power and authority. Then the clinic maintain an accounting record that is accurate and correct. The clinic use efficient and trustworthy staff to be designed to have a proper accounting to manage their account. The worker efficiency is measured by interval. Then any incorrect and incomplete record of accounting and dishonest worker will be detected, and the worker will be punished and controlled by their boss, by the owner. And this documentary evidence is an integral part of system of internal control. They have easier monitoring such as record organizedly. Then the primary record are the documentary evidence of the company. Then there are 4 of authentical report that they have to collect, such as purchase requisition, purchase order, invoice, and report receiving. So for the purchase requisition, the writing order given to the purchase department. So then the purchase order the buyers the written order to the seller, invoice, the buyer get an invoice from the seller, and the report receiving a document that prepared by a purchasing department official. So that's it. Some uh, internal control that done by Clinic Adham. So this control is make sure the company have a good and proper management. So that's all. Very thank you. Assalamualaikum.